Yeah, well, we got to see Joseph Parker on the scales, didn't we? So all of the talk all week from his team, Andy Lee, George Lockhart, and Joseph himself, that he would be a career heaviest. It was true. So 267, Dave Coldwell. Your first impressions of what you saw on the scales, and what you think that will mean for Parker once the first bell rings?
I'm a little bit surprised, I'll be honest with you. I think a major part of Parker's game plan in this is movement. Whether it was Daniel Dubois or Bakole, you won't want to be stood right in front of him. You need to be sharp on the legs, movement, being able to carry that going for as long as you can while you're punch picking as well. Coming in heavier, I don't know if that's the best thing, you know, and I know you can think about the strength because you're in against bigger guys, I understand that, but sometimes bigger's not always better.
So, on the scales, 267. George Lockhart told Sky Sports News exclusively that he thought he would be 260. So £7 north of the prediction, so it is a substantial gain.
It is. I mean, what was it? About 12 pounds his career heaviest, and that heaviest was the fight that he lost.
Yeah, against Joe Joyce.
So, again, listen, they know him better than me, but for me, on the outside looking in, this makes the whole thing with Bakole where we're thinking, has Bakole got enough in the tank to cash up with him, slow him down, grind him down so he gets in front of him so he can do his work? It makes his job a little bit easier if he can target that body early doors, and the weight, when you're carrying extra weight, it is harder, it's harder work, everything's harder. So does that play into Bakole's hands and make this even more intriguing than what, you know, how we're seeing it right now?
Well, it's Bakole watch, isn't it? So 21:17 local time, he has posted from Addis Ababa Airport. One more flight to go, so take the 3 hours off just after 6:15 your time. So he has one more flight to go. Google search tells me that's a 3.5 hour flight. So Bakole, he's edging closer, he's edging closer. He should get here, Dave. He should get here. I've never been so invested in flight tracking ever in my life.
Well, I've got to say, Derek Chisora turned up. First thing I thought when I saw Derek, I thought, easier in case Bakole don't make it on time. That's guaranteed fights.
Okay, the other bit of breaking news, the Ring magazine, where we've been getting a lot of our sources this week, they've caught up with Oleksandr Usyk, who says regardless of Dubois pulling out against Parker, Oleksandr Usyk, who has all of the other belts in the division, is willing to face Daniel Dubois next. So in a bizarre, quite frankly, crazy turn of events, Daniel Dubois may miss out tomorrow night on defending his title and could find himself straight in an undisputed fight. That is a real turn.
This week's just getting crazier and crazier, because that, especially to come out and speak about it now, it is a little bit strange.
Should you say there's no comment from Daniel Dubois?
No,
that has come from Usyk.
No. But if that's, I can understand on Usyk's point of view, because I think he's got an exit strategy and he doesn't want to be in the sport for much longer. If he's waiting now for obviously this fight to take place, then Dubois against the winner of this to happen, and then he's willing to fight again to try and be undisputed for a second time in the division, he's waiting too long. It's almost like 6 months or whatever.
Yeah, he wants to fight in May, June.
Yeah, so he wants it wrapped up. So if Dubois is going to miss out on this, go straight in against Usyk, I understand that from Usyk's point of view, and you know, he gets his job done quicker, because then if he becomes undisputed for a second time, then he walks off into the sunset and he's done in one fight. He doesn't have to wait too long or have two fights.
Thank you very much, Dave. I should just say, the fireworks exploded around us, and we got that face-to-face in the undisputed light heavyweight title fight between Beterbiev and Bivol, and finally the atmosphere was through the roof. The fans have turned out for that top of the bill. It's incredible, and it really has set the scene perfectly for us tomorrow night.
Can't wait for that one. Andy, Dave, thank you very much.